Class, so I'm going to discuss the mean of a discrete random variable. You can pause and play this video para makasunod po kayo. So, materials needed, pen, paper, and scientific calculator. So, let's try to complete the table below. Makikita niyo meron dyan 5 column, which is x, y, y squared, and x times y. So, ang ating mga values ay we have for x, we have 3, 2, 5, 4, and for y, we have 4, 6, 1, and 3. Now, we're going to complete the table. Ano kaya magiging values ni x squared, y squared, and x times y? So, you just have to square the values of x, square the values of y, and then for the fifth column, multiply x, the values of x and y. Try it on your notebook. So, ayan na. Ito na yung answer. We have 9, 4, 25, and 16. For the y squared, we have 16, 36, 1, and 9. And for the x times y, we have 12, 12, 5, and 12. So, ano ba yung kanalaman nito sa ating lesson? Lesson is the mean of a discrete random variable. The mean of a probability distribution is computed differently from the mean of frequency distribution. Let's recall to understand the mean of a discrete random variable. Let us consider the given information below. So, given the values of x and y, evaluate the following summations. So, ano ba yung summation? Summation is you have to get the total or i-add mo yung lahat ng values na meron dyan sa ating, for example, x and y, or kung ano yung operation na pinapakita nung ating given. So, let's try. So, let's try the first one. We have the sum of xi as I goes from 1 to 4. So, lahat daw ng values ni x from 1 to 4, kukuhanin natin and then we have to add them. So, we have here 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 equals 9. Then, ayan na po yung answer natin. Next, the sum of yi as I goes from 1 to 4. So, ano ulit yung values ni y? We have 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2. The answer is 7. So, ayan na po. Next ulit. For the third example, makikita nyo naman the sum of xi times yi as I goes from 1 to 4. So, ang ating operation for this is multiplication. We have to multiply the values of x and y. And then, we're going to add them. So, ito, nilagay na natin siya. We have 2 times 3, 2 times 1, 4 times 1 plus 1 times 2. So, the answer is 14. You can use your calculator para makasunod kayo and matry nyo rin na sagutan. Next, we have the sum of xi minus yi as I goes from 1 to 4. So, ayan, we have to subtract the values of x and y. So, dito, mag-maingat tayo kasi meron tayong rules sa sign. So, kailangan lagi tayong sure and maayos yung ating formula para hindi tayo malito. So, we have 2 minus 3 plus 2 minus 1 plus 4 minus 1 plus 1 minus 2. So, the answer is 2. You can also try it with your calculator para matingnan nyo rin kung tama yung answer natin. So, the mean of the sample or population was computed by adding the values and dividing by the total number of values as shown in this formula. So, we have mean is equal to summation of x over small letter n. And then for the population mean, we use the moose symbol for, and then population mean is equal to summation of x over capital letter N. So, ano ba yung pinagkaiba ni sample and population mean? So, kapag sinabi nating sample mean, ito yung collected details from the population. And then, pag population mean naman is yung large number or meron tayong estimated value for that. Now, let's proceed with the 5 steps to be followed in computing the mean of the probability distribution. So, we use this step para mas madali at alam natin kung saan na tayo. Yan. Step 1 is to identify all the possible outcomes. Step 2 is to determine the probability of each possible outcome. Step 3, multiply each value and its respective probabilities. And we have step 4, find the sum of their products. And step 5 is to interpret the result. Example. In rolling an unbiased die, what is the average number of spots that would appear? Have this step 1, identify all possible outcomes. So, ano ba yung possible outcomes kapag nag-roll tayo ng die? So, we have number of spots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ito po yung mga possible outcomes natin. Step 4 is to determine the probability of each possible outcome. So, ano ba yung mga probability niya? We have 1 over 6, pare-pareho lang sila. Ayan. 1 over 6 for 1, 2, 1 over 6, 3, 1 over 6, 4, 1 over 6, 5, 1 over 6, and 6, 1 over 6. So, step 3 natin, we have to multiply each value and its respective probabilities. So, number of spots times the probability. So, ito sa column, sa third column natin, makikita niyo yung symbol natin, we have x times p of x. 1 over 6, 1 times 1 over 6, 1 over 6. 2 times 1 over 6 is 2 over 6. 3 times 1 over 6 is 3 over 6. 4 times 1 over 6, we have 4 over 6. 5 times 1 over 6, we have 5 over 6. And 6 times 1 over 6 equals 6 over 6. 4 is to find the sum of their products. So, nakuha na natin yung product niya, and then add lang natin siya. So, pare-pareho naman yung ating denominator. We just have to copy it, and then add natin yung numerator. So, we have 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus 3 equals 6, plus 4 equals 10, plus 5 equals 15, and plus 6 equals 21. So, ang summation of x times p of x natin is equal to 21 over 6 or 3.5. Then we have to, step 5 is to interpret the result. Ayan. So now, you can try to answer it on your own. Let's try to complete the table below and find the mean of the following probability distribution. Find the mean of the given probability distribution. Okay? So, ito yung mga given natin. Ayan, hindi na-skip na natin si step 1 and step 2. Next, step 3 na tayo, which is to multiply the respective values. So now, na-multiply nyo na siya, si x times p of x. So, ito na yung answer natin. 0 times 3 over 10 equals 0. 1 times 3 over 10 equals 3 over 10. 3 times 2 over 10 equals 6 over 10. 5 times 1 over 10 equals 5 over 10. And we have 7 times 1 over 10 equals 7 over 10. So, for the summation of x times p of x, we have 21 over 10. How? So, kunin lang natin ulit yung denominator, which is 10. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. And 14 plus 7 equals 21. So, divide 21 over 10 equals 2.10. You can also try it on your own. Ayan. Complete the table below and find the mean of the following probability distribution. So, try nyo ulit. Complete the table. Try nyo ulit to sa inyong paper. So, we have to complete the table below and find the mean of the following probability distribution. So, ayan, given na yung ating possible outcomes, and we also have the probability. So 0 times 0.17, the answer is 0. 1 times 0.34, the answer is 0.34. 2 times 0.24, the answer is 0.48. 3 times 0.20, 0.6. 4 times 0.05, we have 0.2. For this example, you just have to add all the values of x times p of x. So, summation of x times p of x, we have 1.62. And ayun na yung answer natin. Things to remember in this lesson is the 5 steps in computing the mean of the discrete random variable, which is 1, identify, 2, determine the probability, 3 is to compute the product of the random variable and its corresponding probabilities, 4 is to get the sum of all the products, and then lastly, interpret the result. So, lagi lang natin tatandaan yung ating formula. Thank you sa pakikinig po.